Hello, Holy Apostles. Father Jim Barron here. Thanks for joining me with this Fireside. Happy Easter. This is the first Fireside that we're filming after Easter, and as you can tell by my recently shorn face, it is the new season, the season of Easter, and I put on the new man. I want to reiterate my deep gratitude for everybody who helped to put on the liturgies for Holy Week and the Sacred Triduum. They were beautiful, everything turned out very nicely, and a big thanks to everybody who came out for it. It was a powerful, powerful weekend. From Holy Thursday with all of the participants and the singing. Everybody was in it and they were there. Their hearts, their voices, their minds. It was again, a beautiful Triduum. So thanks to everybody for helping make that a reality. As we've continued in these weeks after Easter, we continue our march through the Easter season. We just had our Divine Mercy devotion this past Sunday with the Holy Hour, the chaplet, confessions available, and that was also well attended. So a big thanks to everybody who helped make that a possibility, especially the apostles of the Divine Mercy. Thank you for your help and your assistance with all of that. As we are looking ahead to these next couple weeks, there's a big announcement that was made by the bishop about a week and a half ago that on May 23rd, Sunday, May 23rd, the Sunday obligation will be reinstituted. The dispensation will be lifted and the Sunday obligation will be back in place on May 23rd. You've probably seen this not only in the Catholic Herald but also in our local news, and we'll reiterate this in the bulletin, Facebook, and keep talking about it as it comes up. But what that means is that, again, Catholics are expected to attend Sunday Mass. This has been something that Christians have been doing since the very beginning. St. Paul speaks about it in Masses in the early Christian communities. In the New Testament, we hear about those who exempted themselves from the Sunday assembly without good reason. And so, that's something that we take very seriously. It is actually, when the obligation is in place, if there is not a valid reason to miss Mass, it is a mortal sin to do so and should be confessed before going back to receive the Eucharist. So please pay attention to that. But there are obviously the reasons where somebody might not be able to attend and without incurring a mortal sin. And that would especially be if somebody is sick, if they're seriously ill. And especially in this last year, we want to pay attention to that. We interpret that fairly broadly, meaning not just, sniffles, but like if you're sick, out of consideration for other folks, please, better to stay at home and participate through the online Mass. If there are other obligations, such as being a primary caregiver for somebody and you can't get away to attend Mass, that would also be a valid reason. If somebody is, due to their work schedule and it's beyond their control, unable to come to Mass at either one of the many offerings, Saturday evening, Sunday morning, Sunday evening, that would also be a valid reason not to. And there are a few others, but if you have any particular questions, please let me know. But sports games, camping trips, those are really, we want to make sure that we're taking seriously that important, the most important act of our Christian lives in Eucharistic worship. So Sunday, May 23rd, the dispensation is being lifted, and that Sunday Mass obligation is going to be a thing again. So please consider yourselves forewarned, but also thank you for being attentive to this important part of our community life and our life as Christians. Speaking about our life as Christians here at the parish, we've got ongoing projects that have made a big leap forward, but we're still wrapping up our Plaza project, which is going to be wrapping up probably over the next few weeks. We have a couple odds and ends to do. We have yet to put in the lights, the landscaping, and then the statue of the Blessed Mother, which is custom made for our parish. That's probably not going to come in until the end of the year, December, January. But in the meantime, we're going to get as close as we can, and the plaza will be more or less done, especially in mid-May, mid to late May, when we're able to put in the plants and the trees and the shrubs. So that's going to be really nice. Thanks again for your patience as that project has gone on. Our Stations of the Cross are going to be put up progressively over the next number of weeks. We'll probably have 6 more put in on the 26th of April, at the end of this month. The studio that's been doing those restorations has been working on them. They were in greater need, more great need than we thought, than we originally thought. And so those are going to be continued to be worked on and put up as they are finished. And those look beautiful. A big thanks to the parishioners who made those possible as well. We have other little things going on around the parish, spring cleaning, things like that, but nothing as invasive as our previous projects. We will be talking about our capital campaign that has been ongoing, although it's been put on a pause during COVID. But our Christ's Light for Generations capital campaign, we do want to revisit that because we are still in that process of receiving pledges, but we're also going to revisit it in representing not only what we've been able to do, but the projects that we would still like to be able to do to the many families that have joined us since we first rolled out our Christ Light for Generations capital campaign. And so probably in May or early June, we're going to be presenting that to the parish and especially bringing everybody up to speed that has joined our parish family since we originally rolled that out about 2 years ago. But a thanks to all of those who have contributed and continue to fulfill their pledges over these next months and years. There is a bit of news that you probably are hearing about, have heard about, that I do want to confirm and ask for your prayers. Importantly, Father Paul Wicker did have a fall in his home this morning, Tuesday, April 13th. He is in the hospital right now. We don't have very much information, but he is conscious and he is getting some tests done. But please make sure that you keep him in your prayers, and I will be sure to update the parish as I get any details. And if anything is needed as far as a meal train or home visits, we'll be sure to also put that out there for people to be able to sign up and help. But he is in good hands. We've gotten a priest over to offer him anointing of the sick, and the good people at the hospital are taking care of him. I don't think he's receiving any visitors now, but as I said, as details come out, I will put those out to the parish. But in the meantime, what's most needed is your prayers. We've got a lot of stuff going on in the next number of weeks and months, but I don't want to overwhelm you right now. Just wanted to touch base with this fireside because it's been a while, a couple weeks at least, and we've had a whole lot happen in the meantime. But please know of my gratitude and my love for you as our parish families, and my request, as always, for your prayers for me and for one another as our parish. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.